Hi everyone, welcome to today's session. Super excited to have you all here today. Hope you're ready because we're diving into something really cool today, something really new, your own AI agents built by your team, powered by your data. Let's get to the good stuff. I'm going to hand it over to Jay Mishra, our CTO and CPO, to kick things off. So Jay, take it away.
We are super excited about this new functionality coming out, and we'll be seeing that in action today. This is what Astera AI Agent Builder can do for you. It is a completely drag and drop interface where you don't need to worry about going into any tooling. You don't need to worry about getting a bunch of libraries from open source and use a bunch of tools to make it work. It's just one platform, Astera, in a visual UI, in a drag and drop interface. You drag and drop your boxes and connect them, and you build the entire agent flow. We have been working in the field of data for a long time. So what we do is we expose the entire data ecosystem to your AI agent that is built at the top of our platform. So they can access your data wherever it resides, whether it is in your CRM system, your ERP system, or any other application, business application that hosts your data. We can make API calls to get that data and make it part of the decision making. Wherever your institutional knowledge resides, as a result, your AI agent is a truly data-driven decision making, and that's what is the promise of Astera. So with that, I'll hand over to my colleague Aisha, who has prepared the demo, and she'll be walking us through the demo. Over to you, Aisha.
What we're building today is a smart patient scheduling agent. And the idea is fairly simple. So let's say a patient visits your website or, a hospital's portal, or they're making a call to the doctor's office, as Jay mentioned, and they need an appointment with the doctor. And maybe it's their first time, or maybe they've been here before. But basically, they're just looking for the right doctor at the right time without, waiting on holds or filling out long forms. And so what we want to do is create an AI assistant that guides them through a conversation to help them schedule that appointment. So on your right hand side of the screens, you can see that the agent has already started when we were discussing this. So it says, hey, welcome to Astera Healthcare. How may I assist you today? So let's say I start my conversation by saying, I want to schedule an appointment with a doctor. Right? And it takes some time and answers definitely. May I ask if this is a checkup or a follow-up? So this is a checkup. Okay, I see you would like to schedule a checkup. Could you please describe your symptoms so I can match you with the appropriate? Okay, so let's say I have symptoms like, let's say, headache and, some mild fever and nausea as well, let's say. Yeah. So pretty straightforward. Now it takes some time to go into the database and do a matchup. So, okay, thanks for sharing. Based on your symptoms, I recommend a consultation with one of our general physicians, which makes sense, right? These are pretty general symptoms. It's not like I've asked for any doctor with particular specializations. So these are the available doctors. Please let me know which doctor you would like. Okay, so I would like to have an appointment with Dr. James. All right, so next is, okay, are you a new patient or an existing? Okay, I'm an existing one, so existing, and let's say my patient or my ID is. Okay, so again, it's bringing me some information in which it says, according to your provider and plan, I see that you have to copay $40 for this visit. All right, so that means insurance covers $60. Okay, all right, so it took some time to give me some available slots for Dr. James, which I selected previously. So let's say, okay, so maybe, 12 p.m. Pacific, Wednesday. Works for me. Okay, I'm scheduling your appointment with Dr. James Warren for Wednesday, April 30th. You will receive a confirmation email. Let's quickly check the email. Okay, all right. So this is the email that I've just received. So appointment has been scheduled. Checkup with Dr. James. This is the general physician. Please arrive 15 minutes. Okay, thank you, Estera Healthcare. All right, so it has just arrived in the mailbox. Okay, perfect. And like how you can create this use case, there are of course ways of creating all the different kinds of use case, like sales agent, customer support agents, and so on and so forth. So with that, I'll conclude the demonstration. Thank you. Over to you, Sadiq.
Explain how our data is protected from being used for training or storage in Astera's cloud.
Happy to take this one. So we are a platform provider. We are a tool provider. We are not in the business of storing your data. So think of it, this is a tool set given to you. You put together your own solution, and then you decide what you want to do with your data. And naturally, of course, this your own data, do you want to make it part of a training or not? It's your choice. So there are ways to do that. The one is that, of course, if you're not okay with sharing your data for any further training with the let's say OpenAI models, we are agnostic to that. You can choose the model that you want to choose. You can have your own hosted model that you want to use. We are flexible with that. So we provide connectivity, let's put it that way, to all the large language models, and you can pick and choose which one makes more sense to you.
Do we need to convert the database in VectorDB for agent to consume or pass him raw data?
Great question. This is something. This is where our product shines. You don't need to do anything. We can just go to wherever your data is, and we can fetch your data. And since it is a platform that is built at the top of this whole data pipeline builder, the ETL product that is, it is able to take your data from your database. And if you need to use, let's say that your solution design or architecture requires a RAG implementation, and that needs the data to go inside VectorDB, that becomes part of the pipeline. So you don't need to do anything. It will automatically take your data from the source, move it to a VectorDB, and from there it will apply the match and get the top end results and use that for the RAG implementation.
Do you have standard or common templates? So I think he's talking about the templates that Aisha mentioned, right?
Aisha, do you mind taking this one?
Yeah. So there are some built-in templates, some sample templates as reference. For example, you see smart patient scheduling one. There's related to sales agent. Then there's other for traveling agent, customer support. So there are a few agents like this. There's also one related to workflow automation. So we have an entire list of agents. I'm pretty sure there's also documentation around different kinds of agents. So we have like around 7 or 8 categories. There are co-pilots in it as well. That hey, if you're building a code generation agent, how do you go about it? So we've also added a sample, a reference AI flow for that too. So yes, a few examples and templates are part of the product.